just been going through it. So this week has been a very rough one. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison. It is nice to meet you. Exams are getting close. We are doing another law school week in my life. It's already Wednesday. I missed half the week, but we're gonna make the next few days count. I'm a 1L at Washington University in St. Louis. I hope you guys enjoy this law school week in my life. But first, I am so excited. This video is sponsored. I have done a partnership with this brand before, Luisa Jewelry. I love their jewelry, guys. I've been wearing this bracelet. This isn't even part of the sponsorship. I've been wearing this bracelet 2 months straight. I think I got it 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago. I've been wearing, like, I literally wear this every day. It's an everyday piece of mine. I just love this brand. I think I mentioned it in my last video. They are completely carbon neutral, so they offset 100% of their carbon emissions. A very sustainable brand, and that is one of their major selling points. And I think we all are kind of on a journey to work towards being smarter consumers. And I just love that they're so open and fully disclosed that they are a sustainable brand. These pieces are really high quality. Now, I have been looking for some rings to wear every day for a long time, and I've bought some cheapy ones from Target. No shade to Target, love you Target, but I have bought some cheaper ones and they just don't last. They discolor your fingers. They don't look very nice if you're wearing them every day. These rings are so pretty, and I know from the pieces that I got last time that they do withhold if you're wearing them every day. They're going to go with everything. I love wearing super basic tops, like athleisure kind of vibe, and just spicing it up with jewelry. I think that is a very cute look. It makes you look put together, and it is so easy. You can look like you have your life together, but you really don't. It is amazing. Their prices range from $39 and up, so there is something for everybody, and I'm going to show you a little more in depth the pieces that I picked out for this video for their Black Friday sale. They are doing buy one get one 40% off, which is a deal, a bargain. If you want to pick up some jewelry, now is the time to do it. Let us go through the pieces that I picked up. So like I said, I wanted some rings. Now I just love rings. I do. I think having your nails painted with some rings, that is just a cute fall look. This ring is the first one. This is the Chloe ring. This is just a regular gold ring, and I think it's so pretty. This ring is even better. This is the Mecca off-white ring, and this is an adjustable ring. Now, I've never found an adjustable ring that I actually liked. I feel like adjustable rings can look tacky. This is great. It's a one size. You can make it fit whatever finger. I could probably wear it on any of these 3 fingers and make it fit. And I've also worn these stacked together on one finger. They're perfectly stackable. And then finally, I love a necklace. This is the Rebecca necklace. I have a close-up for you. Their necklaces are so pretty. They're so simple and pretty. I love wearing them with anything V-neck, even a turtleneck moment. So cute. So I just wanted to say thank you again to Luisa for sponsoring this video. If you want to check out their Black Friday sale, my code is MadisonRBF. I will have a link in the description box and in the comments if you want to check that out. Now we're going to get into the law school week in my life. All right, everyone, I'm about to make breakfast. It is 9:42 on Wednesday morning. The reason why I didn't vlog yesterday or the day before is because I have been working really hard. It truly feels like it is crunch time. So I've been getting my outlines in check. If you guys saw my last weekend in my life, which is one of my favorite vlogs I've ever posted, I updated 2 of my outlines, and yesterday and the day before I updated my last outline. So all my outlines are up to date. Today I have one class at 10:30, and then I have a meeting at 2, which I will talk more about later. Today's gonna be mostly memo work. Pretty much. Going to be doing my memo all day. I had a meeting with my professor yesterday. I do have some things I need to change, so hopefully I can dedicate a few hours to that, because my final memo is due on Sunday, and then I'm done with legal writing for the semester, which is absolutely nuts. Anyways, let's make some breakfast. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been watching. So last night I took completely off of law school, which is always great. I haven't done it in a few days, so I decided to just take it off. And I am watching Ted Bundy Falling for a Killer on Amazon Prime. I'm on episode 4 out of 5. If you guys like true, oh my goodness, I need to angle you up a little bit more. If you guys like true crime and you feel like you know everything about the Bundy case, this documentary has a lot more information than most of the other documentaries. It's just a great docuseries so far, and I definitely recommend if you are on the hunt for another true crime series. But yeah, oh no, guys, I had my fancy Trader Joe's pumpernickel bread. That one loaf of bread lasted me like months in the freezer, and now I'm back to whole wheat bunny bread because I haven't went to Trader Joe's in forever. I got a Vlogmas video request to do Trader Joe's Christmas foods, so I'm going to be taking a trip to Trader Joe's sometime in the next couple weeks to film for Vlogmas, so I will get another loaf of that dark pumpernickel bread because it's the best. But till then, we got Wonder Bread, which is, it's fine, it's okay, I will survive. Okay everyone, let's talk. It's the next day, it's Thursday. This is going to be a very chatty vlog. I apologize, I just have some things I need to get off my chest. I don't have a ton of time to talk though because I do have class in 20 minutes, but guys, law school is hard. I think I've been coasting for the past few weeks, and I kind of got comfortable thinking this isn't the hardest thing I've ever done. But law school is really hard. And yesterday I filmed what you guys saw, and I was really excited to have an extremely productive day. I felt really good. And I sat down to write my memo, and I just couldn't write. I just could not write. For the life of me, every sentence I wrote was horrible. I was so disappointed with myself, and I kept telling myself, you have to sit down and you need to do this memo right now, Madison. Like, very disciplined with myself. You need to write it right now. And it just wasn't happening. It just was not happening. And so after about 45 minutes of trying to force myself to write when I physically could not, I finally just gave up. And I did my reading for classes today, and that's it. That's literally all I did yesterday. That's a really, really bad feeling, is when I want to do work, but physically, I don't know if you guys have ever felt that way. Like, some days you're on it with writing, it's so easy to write, I can crank out paragraphs on paragraphs, and some days I just can't. Every sentence doesn't even sound like English. That's how I felt yesterday. I think I talked about it in my first law school vlog ever. I talked about burnout. And I talked about learning to recognize when you're feeling burnt out so that you can step back. And I've done so much research on burnout. It was my undergrad capstone project. I know so much about it, but I think it's inevitable. I really think that the legal profession is burnout. And the medical profession probably is too. I don't think there's any way to completely avoid it. I feel so tired all of the time. Even if I'm laying in bed and I just slept for 9 hours, I am still so tired. Some things help. Exercising helps me. A gross amount of caffeine helps me. All of these things do help my energy levels. But it's just a chronic feeling of, wow, I can't catch a break. I'm never fully caught up. There's always a million things to do. And this is something that's not going to end once the semester ends. Once the semester ends, it turns into, I need to start submitting job applications. I had a meeting with career services yesterday, which was really helpful, by the way. WashU career services are amazing. They are so helpful. She literally gave me a step-by-step plan and just eased all of my worries about job hunting. So that's great. But it just really always is. And it's gonna be like this for the rest of my career. Just always something to do. And I think what I need to realize, and I'm kind of speaking this into existence, is that not everything can be perfect. Not everything can be perfect. And that's really hard because I've talked to so many law students about this. Law students, we are all type A individuals. I love to have everything organized. I love everything to be perfect, up to my standards. If I'm gonna put my name on something, I don't care if it's one of those things, even when I've been told it's just if you do it, you get 100%. This is like an undergrad in high school, whatever. If you do it, you get 100%. I'm still going to try because if it has my name on it, I want it to be a good product, you know? I want it to represent my work ethic and my intellect well. So I've always been like that. Even when teachers are like, do not spend more than 30 minutes on it, I am still putting all of my effort into it. That's just how I am. And with law school, I think it's learning to balance and knowing when you just have to stop. And I feel like a broken record at this point. These are topics I've always talked about in my videos, but the mental health aspect of law school is probably the most important, but often the least talked about. Sure, I'll come on here and I'll explain what my outlines look like, and I'll explain what my classes were like and my assignments, but how am I feeling? I want you guys to know that too, because these are all feelings you're probably going to experience, because the law school experience is so unique. I was watching videos of mine from July a couple of nights ago. I've changed so much in such a short period of time. It really is immersing yourself into the legal world. Is so different, and it just is so weird. And for us type A people, I think we have to kind of learn to take our expectations down a notch. And going into finals, I'm really trying to tell myself this: Madison, take your expectations down to here and do your best, because my expectations are up here, and with a curve, it's not very smart to have it like that. Thinking about the next 3 weeks is terrifying. So next week is my last week of classes, so technically I only have 7 days of class left. Wow, that's insane. My final memo's due Sunday, so that I'm done with legal writing, and then after classes are over, I have, I think, 2 weeks between the last day of classes and finals. That's the reading period. So things are really getting down to the wire, and I just feel like it's all happened so fast. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified. I am not gonna go into it saying I am cool, calm, and collected. If you ask anybody in real life 3 adjectives to describe me, they would never say calm, cool, and collected. Never. They would just never. I'm just not like that. I'm very, very worried about exams, trying to manage my expectations, trying to not be so type A, but we are all type A here in law school. Well, the majority of us are. Just been going through it. So this week has been a very rough one, to say the least, but we are going to get through it. Yeah, it's 9:02. I have contracts in 8 minutes. I am definitely going to get called on. I'm pretty sure. It was one of those things. I got called on during the last 5 minutes of class on Tuesday, and he said, we'll pick this up on Thursday. So I'm very ready for him to be like, Madison, let's go. So I'm ready for that, and then after that I'll be editing my memo for most of the day. I made it seem like I was really behind on my memo. I'm not. My memo draft is pretty much done. It's just editing and stuff. Then I have another class, and then another class, and then a meeting. We just have a kind of a packed day today, so I'm going to take you guys with me for the whole day. We're going to get very in-depth. Hopefully I can make this the length of a normal video, even though it's only one day, and I'll just show you more in depth what I'm doing. It's actually 9:02 right now. I need to go and sit in my office, so let's go. Let's go. Unedited. I'm just not even gonna cut this clip. We're just gonna do the walk together. I am so tired. Coffee doesn't even do anything at this point. It's kind of comical. I'll have a cup of coffee and then nothing. Wow, I'm really orange in here. This has been my life. Here, let me show you guys. Empty coffee, didn't do anything. WUSTL open, casebook open, random papers, blue book on the floor where it belongs. This is my to-do list for the week. It looks like I'm really killing it here. A lot of the things are just for memo, and I want to do a practice hypothetical for torts this weekend. I don't know if that's gonna get done, but I need to do it. Class 1 is complete. I just finished contracts. My mic was on, and I was unmuted for a solid 2 minutes until somebody told me I was unmuted. So that was wonderful. Just Zoom things, gotta love it. These are my notes from the class. I am not going to type them up right now because I don't want to. I'm probably gonna chill for like 15 minutes, just like get up and walk around and stretch. I like to do that in between all my classes, and then I'm going to start editing my memo. I think I have an hour and a half to 2 hours blocked out to edit my memo right now, so I'm gonna do that. Okay everyone, I took like a 25-minute break. As you saw, I kind of organized my life a little bit. I ordered some things for pickup from Target for later today. Hopefully that'll be ready before property, but if not, that's all right. Basically, I'm doing a Vlogmas video where I bake Christmas cookies and we chat a lot and I get to eat the cookies. So I needed some ingredients for those. Very excited about that. But now it is 10:48, so I took about a 20-minute break. I think that's pretty typical after my classes. I just need about 20 minutes to not think, and then I can get back to school stuff. So right now, actually, I'm about to start editing my memo. I have a few things I need to do. Hold on, where's my memo list? There are several things I need to look at and go over before my memo is done. First, there's a checklist where she basically goes through every section and says, here's things you should have, make sure you have these things. So I'm gonna do that now because it's basically, that's more content stuff. So I'll just be going through, making sure I did everything correctly. I have all the components that my memo needs. Then there's a local rules document that she gave us. This is rules that govern the class. This is a lot of formatting stuff. So I'll probably save that one for maybe tomorrow or Saturday. Make sure that my paper is formatted correctly. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'll just go through it again and make sure I'm following all those rules. She put together basically a very long form about comments from our first memos. Common mistakes that a lot of people made. She put them into one document, and I really want to read over that closely and make sure I'm not making a mistake that is explicitly stated in the general comments. I want to look at the previous comments that she left on my memo. I've already looked at them, but I just want to look at them again and make sure I'm not explicitly making a mistake that I made in the last memo again, just to show that I actually do read the comments that I receive. And then I want to rewatch the initial client interview. That will be tomorrow or Saturday, and just make sure I'm not missing any fact that I could potentially include in my memo. So I'll probably just watch it on double speed and just make sure I've included all of the relevant legal facts. And then I can move on to just general spot editing, making things flow correctly. The thing about the memo is the word count limit is 2,300 words, and that's actually really hard to stay under, right around that word count. So I have to make sure if I'm adding things, I'm keeping it concise, taking out things that I don't need. But yeah, so I could probably work on my memo for like an hour, hour and a half until my Target order is ready or I'm hungry, whichever one of those things happens first. It's actually only like 45 minutes later. I really thought I'd be spending more time on my memo right now than I actually am. But I just went through the checklist and I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I have a conference with my TA tonight after classes are over, so I think I'm just going to set it aside until then. So it's 11:30, and since it is the end of the week for my doctrinal classes, I'm going to start by adding my contracts notes from class today into OneNote. And then I'm immediately after that going to move the important information from there into my outline. So since my outlines are all up to date, if you guys saw my last video, now at the end of this week and at the end of next week, I'm just going to add the material straight from my notes to my outline to make sure my outline stays great. So during reading period, all I have to do is practice test. I just remembered I have a meeting in 15 minutes. No, 10 minutes. I have a meeting in 10 minutes. I think it's a meeting where I can have my camera off. So I think I'm gonna try to make lunch really quick in 10 minutes, and then maybe I can just eat during the meeting. It's an informational meeting about a firm in St. Louis that I'm interested in. So I'm gonna try to make like the quickest lunch ever because I'm starving, and hopefully I can make it to the meeting on time. Let's do that. What's a vlog without a coffee break? You know, it had to be done. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I even got a shot of espresso if you're wondering why it's looking a little darker than usual, because I am so tired. I had the meeting, well, the informational meeting for that law firm, which was really cool, actually. Like I said, as the semester progresses, the job hunt, just like, I'm trying to focus on finals, obviously, but I really do need to start thinking about when I'm gonna submit my applications. My goal is to work at a firm. I have no areas that I'm really interested in. I used to say post-conviction work, not 100% sure anymore. Health law is interesting, but that has a whole slew of things that you could do inside that area. So I just have I just don't know. The goal is to work at a firm, get some experience, and hopefully find something that I'm really passionate about. But I had that, and then immediately had to go to property. Now I only have 3 property classes left. That's happy. You guys know, I think I've known from the beginning that property wasn't going to be my favorite class. We've survived, and I think it's going to be my hardest final, to be honest. So I'm actually taking a break right now. I got my coffee. I'm actually going to go to Target. I placed an order for pickup, like I said earlier. to get some baking supplies for the baking video that I'm filming tomorrow. It'll be a nice break. I actually wanted to work out during this little 2-hour break I have between property and tour. It's probably not gonna happen, so I'll have to work out tonight, which is fine. It's gonna be a quick workout, but I'll do it tonight because I have some video things I need to do also. And then right after torts, I have a meeting with my TA for my memo. I don't know if I've already said all this. My brain is really tired, guys. Over the next few weeks, if I say something in a video and it doesn't make any sense, either A, just accept it and move on, or B, ask me for clarification. Because if I say something that just sounds absolutely crazy, my brain is spent. So that's why. There's my excuse. But you can always ask me and I'll try to look back and explain what I mean, because who knows. See, the thing I love about being a vlogger who vlogs things is that if I'm ever bored, I can always just take out the camera and start talking and my boredom is instantly gone. Is it a little insane? Yeah, of course. But am I still gonna do it? Yes. And oh my gosh, here she comes. Hold on, I'm gonna put you down for a second so I don't completely freak this Target worker out. What did I grab from Target? I forget. Literally, my house lacks the most basic baking supplies, so I just needed a few things. I needed sugar. I know, what kind of house doesn't have sugar? Literally, I just needed some sugar, baking powder. This video is gonna be so comical because I don't know how to bake. I shouldn't even be pretending I know how to. This I got for a little holiday cheer. There's some sprinkles and some cookie cutters, so I'll probably use those. And then I think in here is just like sticks of butter. That's what I got from Target. Very exciting haul. You guys will have to wait to see the Bake Christmas Cookies with Me video in December, which I'm excited about. Trying to add some Christmassy flair to some of my videos. But yeah, it is 2:49 right now. I have class at 4:18. I'm gonna go home. I have some video editing stuff to do. I was actually asked to show basically how I edit, so I might show you guys a little bit just to give you like an inside scoop, because I do have a pretty good system and that's how I'm able to post pretty consistently. So I'll show you that, and then I have to go to torts. I'm showing you a real day in my life, and a lot of the time I don't want to sit in my chair in my office because my back is bad and my neck is bad and I'm basically 80. So I sit on the floor a lot. Like, I edit my videos. I would say 60% of the time I'm editing on the floor and the other 40% of the time I'm editing in bed. So I'm gonna show you guys how I edit my videos just a little bit, just a little briefly for you guys who like care about YouTube stuff. I'll keep it brief. Basically, I have about 3 or 4 stages of editing. The first stage is where I just throw all the footage in and I just look at how much I filmed and start rough cutting. Rough cutting is going through and cutting out anything that is not necessary, anything that I've already shown like 1,000 times in vlogs, anytime I just leave the camera somewhere and walk away, because I do that quite often. So that's what I'll cut in the first round. And that'll probably, honestly, right now, for this video so far, I know this is crazy, I have 40 minutes of footage already filmed. Typically, if it's a longer video, I can have upwards of 1.5 hours of footage that I'm trying to get down to 20 to 30 minutes. That's kind of my sweet spot for videos. Rough cutting is probably the most time-consuming part. I'm gonna try to do it now before torts. So I'll show you what I'm talking about, like things that get cut out that I don't let see the light of day on YouTube. But I'll do that once, and then I'll go through and I'll cut out if I'm redundant, if I say the same thing multiple times in a vlog, because I do that so often. I'll talk about something and then I'll go to class and then I'll talk about it again, and I'll just cut it out so it's not super redundant. I will cut out times where I'm stuttering and it takes me 80 tries to say a sentence properly. I'll cut that out just to save you guys some pain. And that's what I'll do on the second or third go around. I watch all my videos like 100 times, because if you can't sit through your own videos, nobody else is gonna want to sit through them. There's a big tip. The fourth time I will go through, I will add music, I will add transitions, I will add text. That's kind of like the last time I'll go through it, adding the little edits, and then I'll add my intro at the end. So let me just show you what it kind of looks like. But this is this video so far. Let's like make this small so you can see how many clips I have. I have so many. I already edited the sponsored portion of this video just because I was not busy and I had time to do it. But like otherwise, like let's look. I don't think I've edited this little portion yet. So like here I am just walking around the kitchen. Like that's gonna get cut. Like what am I doing? Where am I going? I don't know. I think I'm letting my dog in. Yep. Like obviously that's gonna get cut out, so I'll cut that. And then here I talk for about 10 minutes. Like, I'm guaranteeing in the actual vlog, this little segment will be 5 minutes max. Here I am taking notes during contracts class. That will be a montage. Here I am folding clothes. This will also be a montage. And I just wanted to give you guys like a behind the scenes. I use iMovie. I've thought about upgrading to Final Cut Pro. I think I'd have a lot of fun with it. So that might be like a Christmas present to myself. But iMovie works. Here I am making faces at the camera. I do that sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to rough cut this really quick and then go to torts. Look, Val. Look. Look. Look at the camera. See? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Get your toy. Get it. Get your toy. Okay, everybody, this vlog has been all over the place. I apologize. I'm having a really weird day. I'm very anxious today, which, I mean, I'm an anxiety-prone person, so I have periods that are better than others. This has definitely been the most stressful period, most anxiety-ridden time of my law school career. You guys probably know if you experience anxiety, it can be very debilitating. But today has been rough because of that, and I went to torts, I had a meeting. The thing about it is law school doesn't stop when you're feeling anxious, down, burnt out. It keeps moving without you, so you gotta kind of suck it up and move on. I got a little bit of a workout in. It's 7:38 now. I'm feeling better now that I worked out for sure. It wasn't a heavy workout, obviously. I'm still wearing makeup. I usually take my makeup off, but it's just been kind of a rough, weird day, but I think these days are still important to document. I'm listening to the Crime Junkie podcast right now. I'm obsessed with it. It's been my recent go-to. I've been listening to all of the episodes, so I've been doing that. And I think all I have, it's Thursday night. Really, I'm not going to do any more memo work tonight. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm just going to type up my property notes and put them in my outline, and type up my torts notes and put them in my outline, and that's pretty much it. I kind of want to do something fun for me tonight. Maybe watch a movie or something, just kind of get my mind off of it, or find something that distracts me. Maybe I'll play a game or something. I usually, when I'm anxious, sitting and watching something or listening to something doesn't really do it. I need something that completely distracts me. I'm sorry this vlog has been just weird and random, but I just like to be open and honest with you guys when I'm feeling certain ways. Not every week is super productive. Not every day is super happy. It's just how it is. So let's go upstairs. My arms are getting really tired from holding this camera, so let's go. Okay everyone, I am just really scatterbrained today. I finished updating my notes and everything. It is 9 o'clock right now, and then I was editing this vlog a little bit. I was about to export it because I actually finished editing it. It was a pretty quick one to edit because it was so dang chatty because I talk so much, and I almost exported the video without saying goodbye. Who has manners like that? Come on, Madison, get it together. So I just wanted to come on here and say, if you watched to the end, let me know, please, because I doubt anybody did, because I have been talking for almost a half an hour straight at you guys, and I'm sure you were sick of it. But if you did, let me know, because you were a real one, and you're great, and you deserve all of the props, because that's impressive to listen to me speak for 30 minutes straight. And I'm going to end the vlog here. Subscribe to my channel. Hope you guys had a good week. If you had a rough week, just remember that there's always next week. We got this. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Goodbye.